Hell is going on with Jose today? Welcome back to
Welcome
East
back
Three
to
Six.
East 36ers, man. Shut your ass up, man. It's not
Hey,
the
relax,
segment.
relax.
No, I'm not
Relax.
going to relax. This is
Relax.
not your segment. Don't act like you just started here. All right? Jose been bringing in East Sixers since day one.
No, you haven't. We'll carry on.
Yeah, you tripping, bro. Pull up an episode.
Hell of a loss tonight, man. We definitely had a great energy to start the game, but like we talked about off the show, fourth quarter was a telltale of who was coming to win or not.
Man, they drove they drove to Florida with a quarter tank. They didn't go to the gas station. They didn't fill up. They drove to Florida, 16-hour drive on a quarter tank.
Listen, they had like 8 dudes. Look, you saw their starting lineup. I mean, come on. The Celtics were full staff, and I don't think that the Celtics were taking it seriously during the first 3 quarters, and they were just like, you know what, we're just going to come play the fourth, and that's it.
I'm not going to go as far as that. I'm not going to discredit the effort that the Sixers gave out there with the 2-3 zone. It was bothering them for a while until they started to hit shots. They started to hit threes, and then that 2-3 zone was null and void after they started to hit threes. And then
you couldn't think that the Celtics were not going to start hitting threes. Like, you just knew it was going to happen.
I told y'all pregame.
They just didn't have the answers. That's all. They didn't have the defense. They still can't defend the perimeter. We can't.
Look, Tyrese Maxey is pissed off. But go carry on.
Look. I'm just keeping it 100, right? I'm just keeping it 100. Me and RJ, listen. I don't text RJ on the low. But y'all seen what I wrote on the group chat, right? Don't it look similar? I'm just saying. RJ, I hate him too. Right now, I do. I was a big Embiid supporter, man. But I can't condone this behavior, this lack of showing up. I just can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. It's something if you coming out and you putting your sneakers on the floor and you coming up short, then we'll try to find excuses and all that to defend you. But bro, you not even suiting up.
Nope, but I do want to talk about the good things in the game. I want to talk about Ricky Council.
Hell yeah.
I thought he played really well.
I'm upset because I had a whole flower segment for him. But go ahead, carry on.
That's okay. And of course, Yabusele. He was having a good time out there playing his former team.
A hell of a good game.
And Maxey, how many in a row is this for him? Points every. I mean, there's not much we can do when we're so undersized. You know, I mean, after 3 freaking quarters, and they came back, Celtics, in the fourth with just winning in mind. We didn't stand a chance because we're undersized, undermanned. That's it. They put forth a really good effort. That's all I can say.
This is going to go under the radar tonight too as well. You know, Edwards is becoming a great defensive player, getting the opportunity to play. He put a performance on Brown tonight. Brown didn't have it easy tonight. You didn't hear his name a whole lot. And that's for a reason. This young kid, the length of his arms bothered him tonight. So shout out to him. Sorry we couldn't get the win. This is one of those ones right here. This is one of those ones you were supposed to have. And I hear y'all on the Embiid thing, and I see everybody in the chat hate Embiid. The reality is he ain't out there.
But that's why they hate him.
Yeah.
I get it. Listen, and I get that. But the reality is we had a 26-point lead going into the fourth quarter. You don't give it up.
You think we lose that with Embiid on the floor?
But you don't give it up without Embiid on the floor. Is my point.
I'm just saying. Do you think we give up that lead with Embiid on the floor? That's the question.
No.
Because we whooped on them on Christmas with Embiid. I'm just saying.
That's why I put in the chat what I put in the chat. this is the moments when they was going on that run in the fourth. I was like, this is the moments where it would be nice to have our two max guys to help
Either
Maxey,
one of them at that point.
to help
Either
Maxey out. It was getting to the point where they was just like, yo, we're just gonna make it real difficult on Maxey and see what these other dudes can do. And eventually we were missing. And when we were making, we was getting twos, they was getting threes, and at least start chipping away. The problem is we don't have Embiid. Yes, I agree with Jose. I agree with everybody that just said, it's all of this is his fault. Yes, he didn't lose the 26-point lead, but a 26-point lead, like Jose just said, if Embiid was out there when we had lost that 26-point lead, not a chance.
Most definitely.
Well, I think there was a little waffling toward the end, but I think all of us expected the Sixers to lose these past two games. And
what? I said Groundhog's Day. We were supposed to win, damn it.
Yeah, but
this was the
when
win.
we talked about this home game stretch, we were all pretty much in agreement that they would lose these two games. So, they didn't lose them in an embarrassing fashion. They fought really hard throughout the whole thing. So I'm not mad about it. I'm really not. I'm looking forward to the next 3 games that I know we can win, especially playing the Mavericks on Tuesday.
Fresh off the trade.
I wish we could have played them today, like before AD get there. So because they got
they
smoked
be in
today.
flux.
They got smoked. They lost by like 45 or something. They lost today, big time. Linnell, man, look, I hear you. I'm reading your comments and I hear all the love for Joel Embiid. But do you notice that every time you talk about a Joel Embiid now, you're telling me if Joel was out there, Joel wouldn't have we're talking about a lot of ifs for a dude that we paying. I know it's not we because I'm not a part of the team, but damn it, I'm a Sixers fan, so I'm a part of the team. Y'all know how we do. All the money we giving him.
You said it right.
And he not out there. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I think we left a lot of points on the board and free throws tonight, and that kind of pissed me off.
A lot. And the clutch, a hell of a lot of points on the free throw.
Carl was talking about more victories, and if we want to talk about more victories, the team was 2 rebounds shy from our bowl, and that's pretty impressive since they can't rebound for shit.
Most definitely. Tyrese Maxey once again in killer mode. So I think a game like this is a shot to the front office. Help these guys because they still want to play. They're still playing hard. Help these guys, whatever that means to anybody out there.
It can't come, Carl.
You could get another healthy body in here. You could get another body in here.
Who?
Come play with these guys. I don't fucking know. You
who?
Can you suit up?
Who and get rid of who? I want to rock with the guys that's out there. That effort I saw from them to get that 26-point lead is enough. I don't want nobody else.
All right, so
until we getting rid of Joel Embiid, and until we figuring out a way to not get out of this damn Paul George contract, I'm sorry. I want these guys to play because everybody on the team that played tonight, I want Yabusele in our future. I want Justin Edwards in our future. I want Tyrese Maxey in our future. I want Kelly Oubre in our future. I want Ricky Kelso in our future. I want people I want, Carl.
I don't want Kyle Lowry. I don't want Reggie Jackson. There's a few people I don't want.
Trading Kyle Lowry and Reggie Jackson is going to get us what? What would you like? Would you like Dunkin' Donuts or would you like Krispy Kreme? Which one would you want?
Carl, you have to understand, bro. We got 3 max players on this team. What do you think we're going to have as a supporting cast, bro?
Well, that you never know these days in the NBA.
We could
get just anybody. Just follow my franchise player want to come here for Paul George. Who knows?
No, my point is I feel that we can do better than guys like Kyle Lowry and Reggie Jackson. We can upgrade from that position.
We can.
Yeah, we could.
No, we
could.
can't. Who wants those old guys?
Carl,
Nobody
you're.
It's
does.
not more
I'm
so. It's not
gonna
more
make
so the
you.
guys
I,
than more so the contracts.
I'm gonna. So what do you don't? So you don't like the contracts? You don't like the guys?
No. She said nobody wants the guys. I said it wouldn't be the guys. They'll be it's sexy. Let's get Kyle Lowry over here. No, it's his contract. They could get rid of it next year. He's gone. He's gone. So you could bring on. We can take on a little bit more. Things got to figure themselves out because this ain't the finished product of this season. You think we going into the playoffs with this roster? You think that's what's happening? I think they're going to tweak it a little bit. Is what I'm saying.
Carl, what about this roster? If the two bums was here, don't you like
the two bums? That's what we call them now. I don't like. I never liked the Kyle Lowry signing. And
all right,
I don't like the Reggie Jackson one even more.
You're all breaking up, BG. What's going on with your headset?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I apologize.
Yeah, you breaking up bad, bro.
Okay, well, I heard her.
I don't like Reggie Jackson even the more. So I feel like if you can get a younger point guard in here and X out those two, I like that. You know, I feel like that is a small upgrade that we can make, is what I'm saying. You know, I do like the way we're playing, but I do think there is a possibility to upgrade this existing roster. We don't have a shot blocker as well.
I'm just curious who the hell you talking about because a lot of
you
money's
didn't
invested.
You didn't listen.
And no. I was listening. A lot of money's invested into 3 players, and 2 out of those 3 not playing.
Absolutely. But I'm not asking for a third counterpart or another max player, another role player. Role players do a lot for teams, man. I think that's people don't value that enough. And I think if you get a legitimate veteran point guard who can still play, I think that'll bode well for this roster.
Do you remember when we traded for Harden? We gave up like so many draft picks, bro.
Do you guys think this game was Do you guys think this game was a momentum killer?
No. I think they played with the best of the best, and it was right in there. I think it was a heavyweight fight. They can't feel too bad about this game.
I disagree, Carl. I agree with you for the Denver game because for the Denver game we competed. Yeah. It was competition the entire game. They just crossed the finish line before us. In this game, we had them on the ground, and they just got up for the stand at 8 count, and then knocked us out. Like that's crazy. Like this one hurt.
Yo, this is like a fight that you drop the ball, right? You get on top of him, you talk your shit. You don't finish him off. You turn your back on him, and he comes and sucker punches you, and then that's it. Sweet dreams.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of trades happening here. Fox went to the Spurs. Levine went to the Kings. Maurice is asleep, and so
this is why I brought the whole trade conversation.
We're not getting anybody, and that's it. We're not getting anybody. That's it.
Right.
He made all his big moves in the summertime, and guess what? They're sitting on the bench with toe injuries and pinky injuries. And I don't know, maybe my knee's a little swollen tonight. I can't play. So we're stuck with it. This is the team we got.
We asking for Morey to wake up, but honestly, we don't have assets to trade, y'all. The assets that are tradable, we want to keep.
Right. Like Yabusele.
You know what I mean? Like all the tradable assets are the people we actually want to keep. So, yeah, I don't know what y'all want Morey to do. Morey screwed us already. He gave the big fella an extension, and he maxed out Paul George. He already screwed us. Sorry.
No Vaseline.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying. No Vaseline.
EFS. What is going on here? But,
I mean, BG said he screws. I said, fuck it. No Vaseline.
We're going to put a little sunshine into this. Another solid performance from Gershon Yabusele, 21.6 rebounds tonight. The Frenchman, I believe he's the signing of the year in the NBA for how much the Sixers got him for and what he's producing on the floor. Saying that to say, we're gonna need to pay this man. next year. How do we do that? I'm not a cat specialist, but don't seem like we got a lot of Yabusele money floating around. How do we do that, BG? Talk to me.
Trade a beat. I'm done talking.
Trade a beat. So remember my do you remember my bold prediction?
What was it?
It was 30 assists. Do you know how many they got?
How many?
20. 20 assists.
Jesus
This
Christ.
team stinks.
Yo, somebody explain to me why she built that up like she hit. I went to the box score. I'm over here like, damn, did she
Shit, I
get it?
almost hit.
Golly, I was thinking like, damn, Jen hit on the assist.
I was excited about
Nope.
my almost hit because when was the last time you seen the Sixers have 46 rebounds, bro? I
Yeah.
was excited.
Oubre was a rebounding machine tonight. Good for him.
Yeah, he was.
He's
I
been
mean,
one.
we were passing the ball real good in the first half. It seems the late third into the fourth, we just got comfortable with standing around, settling for threes that they were, pressuring us to take. And that's where we lost the game at. They were taking good shots. We were taking bad shots. And it was redundant. So, yeah. That's what happens when you don't have a all-pro big man out there or all-star wing. So it is what it is.
He said Embiid is a special guest at this point. Oh, my
Yeah, he did. And he's not wrong.
He is. And it's a shame. It's a shame. It's Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid now instead of Joel Embiid. It's Tyrese Maxey and maybe Joel Embiid and Paul George to show up. Maybe, just maybe.
Do y'all? I got a question for y'all. Do we end the season with more wins or more starting lineups?
That's petty.
More starting lineups. More starting lineups.
So far, we have more starting
real.
lineups than
That is real.
We 10 games under 500 right now in that situation. We got 29 we got 29 starting lineups and only 19 wins. So we already 10 games back.
I'm gonna take the wins. I'm gonna take the wins. I think we're climbing up from this base.
Starting lineups. All right, so
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up like as a bad thing. I just was looking like, damn, we still at 19. I thought the day was gonna be 20. I was excited.
We'll get it together. Hopefully,
get that game 20 win coming.
All right, you know what? Let's throw this game in the trash. Who do we got next game, Jen?
We have the Dallas Mavericks with no Luka. It's gonna be crazy.
We got to deal with Kyrie and AD.
And is he injured still?
AD?
No, AD been hooping.
He played us and he left the game with the abdominal injury.
I forgot about that injury.
Yep. So,
I thought you meant has he been playing this year? I'm like, yeah, AD been hooping.
No, he got injured recently and whatnot. So we'll look
in our game. I just forgot. I remember it was our game. I just completely forgot about it.
We'll look into that and we'll have that for y'all on pregame. But I think to talk about that a little bit, I think that trade kind of works out for both parties, both teams involved. I think both teams equally got something that they could, do well with. So, that's all we can do.
And then after that, we have what? The Nets? We have the Nets next, I think.
We got 25 in the net. 25 in the Nets.
Dog, stop saying that, dog. Like he is not nobody. He basically not even on the roster, yo.
25 in the Nets.
Oh no, I'm wrong. We don't have the Nets. We have the Heat, and then we have the Pistons.
Okay.
Well, thank God I got the Eagles because I don't went into the phone booth and change my tire. I'm just saying.
So I don't know. What do y'all think about the Heat? I think they can beat the Heat, but
I had us winning the Heat. The Heat was in that 6-game window that we went over at that time, and I had us beating Miami. Had us beating Dallas, and I had us beating Miami.
I got us beating Miami. They're as dysfunctional as we may be right now. They're even more dysfunctional, if that may make sense. So I like us winning that game.
But the difference is they only got one guy not playing.
Right.
There's a lot of bullshit going on, but they only got one guy not playing. We got 75 guys not playing.
I have the biggest fear, guys. I have
What's
the
your fear?
biggest fear that we're going to trade somebody we want for somebody we don't. I have a fear of losing
I've been
like
having that same fear.
Yabusele or somebody that we really want for Jimmy Butler.
I think it would be a Jimmy Butler. It would have to be a Paul George and Jimmy swap out, and I've been thinking about that. And
You know the thought of that got Jen so mad she popped the gum at 9 o'clock at night.
You see?
That's crazy, yo. Who pops a piece of gum at 9 o'clock at night?
If
That
anything
thought right there got
happens,
her pissed.
I think that happens. If anything happens, I think that happens. I'm just saying. I seen the look on PG face when he got stuck in traffic on Broad Street while the Eagles fans were celebrating. He said, I got to get the F out of here. What's going on with this city? Are they celebrating or are they destroying? But no, it's a joke. But who knows what's going to happen during this deadline? That's a toss.
I don't know, but next Sunday can't happen fast enough. I'm just saying.
Most definitely good vibes. Jose breaking his own rules real hard. Everybody's sad. BG's sad.
I'm not sad, man. I'm not sad. Like I said, I love the basketball
Look
these
at that.
guys are playing.
If your team ain't in this situation right here, don't talk to me.
Nah, I wouldn't say a maxi trade, AJ. We're looking at the present and the future of the Philadelphia 76ers and Tyrese Maxey. And I said this before, I think the future looks pretty freaking good with Tyrese Maxey and McCain, and you got young Edwards blossoming as a young player. The problem is this team promised us now. They damn near guaranteed this now.
I'm banning Smitty.
Oh, he wild.
He got to go.
Smitty, start calling him Wallow. That's wild.
No, he got to go. He got to go.
Anybody that's winning,
he getting timed out.
Get him out of here.
Poor Smitty.
Yeah, politics is real in basketball.
Yeah. No, you're not going to team hop like. No, you're not going to team hop.
Prophet saying there's a whole lot of behind the scene basketball politics is real. Pertaining to what's going on in the league right now.
Yeah. We see you next game, Smitty.
You know he just going to YouTube, right? You know he coming right back.
No,
right.
I know.
You know he coming right back.
Damn, how you defending him, bro? I thought he was Team East League Sixers, but
I didn't say I'm defending him. I'm just telling you what I know is about to happen. That's not defending him.
RJ said he loved how we playing. Well, it seemed like we got to play perfect to win without Joel in the lineup, and that's why he felt like it's Joel's fault. But,
hey, we lost this.
That's what I'm telling you. I text y'all what I text y'all for a reason. These are the moments it would be nice to have our guys that we paid a lot of money to help close out games. I felt bad for Maxey. Like, I felt bad for the whole team, but like Maxey feeling like he had to force him having to deal with Jaylen Brown being able to just sit in his chest and beat him up and throw double teams at him. Hey, they're not able to throw them type of double teams at him if Paul George and Joel Embiid is on the court.
Right.
It becomes a lot easier for our star guard when they out there. And that's why I agree. That's why I hate Embiid right now. Like, he really is pissing me off, dog.
But that's why I said earlier in the season, we have to look at Tyrese Maxey with a different scope without those guys being out there, because he's getting the extra attention out there now. And this guy's 6'2", but he's balling out of his mind. You got to give it to this kid. He's putting up Allen Iverson numbers right now. Keep it a bean the last 15 games or so with assists and much better on defense.
It's not a matter of what he's doing, because we know he's capable of doing that. It's a matter of what the supporting cast ain't doing. Because if you see Maxey getting doubled and tripled because he's lighting up the scoreboard, then it's y'all time to step up. Somehow, some way, y'all gotta help this cat. Because we don't have Joel Embiid. So, I mean, it's not hard. Like you said, you called out his height. How hard is it to stop a 6'2" guy? Just double team, triple team. Then what?
Right. and it's the then what. And I think he's been doing a good job with the then what. Once they double team him, he's dishing the ball off. It's just a night like the night. Shots wasn't falling down in the second half from him
Yeah,
dishing them.
he was making the right decisions. It's just
Right,
I
right.
understand that as a superstar that he is, when we need a bucket, he might force time to time. That's just what superstars do. That's just what
Right.
they do. I
Whoa,
want
whoa,
him to be
whoa. You mean a star, right? That's what you really meant? You mean a star.
I have aspirations of Tyrese Maxey being a superstar, so I'm gonna call him that and address him as that, in hopes that that's what his career is gonna amount to. So as the superstar I see Tyrese becoming, hey, I need him to be ultra aggressive in the fourth quarter when my guys can't get buckets. But also, I need you to make the right basketball play and trust your teammates in the fourth. He just gotta learn how to blend both and do it the right way, man. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right, man.
You touch a little bit on that, Phil. That 2-3 zone, I will say it was working. And, that's the reason for the 20-point lead we did have. The zone was bothering them a lot. But once they adjusted to the zone, we didn't have an adjustment for the adjustment. That was the problem. Nick Nurse got out coached late in the fourth quarter and didn't get back up.
Again. That's
Yeah.
why my key to the game was coaching.
Most definitely. Celtics coach definitely he went in his bag, figured out, let's spread the floor, let's get it to our shooters, let our shooters start making shots. They made some shots. We stayed in the zone, we got 8 up. No Diddy. That's basically what happened.
Real quick, so AJ, I disagree with this only for this reason. I think Maxey can't quite carry this team over teams like Denver.
It's
and
not
Boston.
built for him. It's not built around Maxey, though.
Take the last 2 games into account. We fought tooth and nail with 2 of the better teams in the NBA while being led by Maxey, him having great games. It just, when it came down to the fourth quarter, the better teams made better plays in winning time. Maxey can lead us, but our team just isn't as talented as the teams we've been playing. So when it became winning time, knees get a little shaky, palms get a little sweaty. We just don't have the talent to help Maxey out. But he can lead us there, as he showed in the last 2 games. We just fought tooth and nail with Denver. We just had Boston down 26. He can, but when it comes time to close, when it comes winning time, we just don't have the people around him right now. We have the people in street clothes. They over there.
Right.
But the people on the court, we just don't have it. But he showed me in these last 2 games, build around me.
Build around me, BG.
McCain to be on the wing next to me too? What?
Build around me. Build around me. It's obvious. It's obvious at this point. Build around me. Figure out a way to do so. Starting now. Build around me.
That comment that's on the screen, I have to disagree with, because like my peers right here are saying, if there's a lot of money wasted on players that are not playing. So let's just say, hypothetically, let's just say the money's being spent correctly. You still gonna have that opinion? I don't think so. I think Maxey is capable of it, because right now he's carrying a bunch of role players. He's carrying a bunch of role players. Maxey is the all-star. Nobody else on his team is the all-star. Who's playing? Who's actually suiting up? Nobody else on his team is the all-star. Paul George, no show. Embiid, no show. Only 2 other all-stars on this team. Who else is all-star on this team? Go ahead. I'll wait.
I don't know, but Phil, I just want to
Andre Drummond was the all-star back when the dinosaurs were alive. But
I just want to address Phil's comment for a second.
My bad. Go ahead.
That Gordon is injured. That's all. I don't know what is wrong with him, but he has a knee injury, I think.
He was just out there hitting threes in at a high clip 10 minutes ago. And
they said during the game he had a sore knee. He's sitting out. Old man injury.
You said you get that, but history disagrees. No, it doesn't. Steph Curry is a very undersized guard, and when his team was built correctly, when the Golden State Warriors were put together like a team, he showed that a point guard, a small point guard, can lead. So don't tell me that history disagrees, because I just watched a dynasty for the last few years.
Well,
I don't agree with that comment.
everybody knows, and it's been our complaint that this team has been built around Joel Embiid for years now. Nobody else but Joel Embiid. So spend a year or two building this team around Tyrese Maxey. It's a different team. You have defenders all around. You have shot blockers, guys that support the fact that he is 6'2", and he's not the biggest defender. So this team isn't built for a Maxey. It's built for an Embiid. But maybe the page is turning. Who knows? Stay tuned. Trade deadline is bubbling right now as we speak. Players flying left and right. Who knows?
That's what happens when the Philadelphia 76ers look like an old folks home. I'm just saying. Look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Go Birds.
That's what
Go
we're going to
Birds.
Go Birds. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles, the Sixers ain't doing absolutely nothing to make me happy right now. You get a little glimpse, 4-game win streak, lose 2 in a row. Like they just, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, everybody have a great night. Also tomorrow, we are 7 days away from a Super Bowl. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm sorry. Get mad at me if you want, but that's what's happening. If you ain't hear what I said in English, I'm going to tell you in Spanish. No te olvide a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. Trust the process. Big Simmy, the process is over. What the hell you talking about? That shit gone. The process is over.
There's no process in life that's longer than this process. If this